I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep. I'm talking about balls deep in love.
What is up, fucks? Today we're gonna do... Hold on. You're up too high. Today we're gonna do a video. I swear to God. What is up, fucks? Today we're gonna do a video on our friend Amberlynn. I'm interested to see this clickbait awesomeness, I'm guessing. Because I really doubt that she tells anything in this video. The video is titled, I can't believe I'm sharing this. We know she doesn't share anything, let's be honest. She probably does that shit that she does, what is it? Let's just say blah 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 and leave it at that. Or so-and-so's not here, I would tell you. But I don't know if they want me to share their business. Guaranteed. Or completely bullshit stuff that has nothing to do with the questions just being asked. But hey, let's see it. Maybe she does. Maybe she spills some crazy hot, weird, strange shit. And maybe it'll be entertaining. So let's do this. I'm excited. You guys know how I like to do my videos. We watch videos together. We cringe in unison, like the family that we are. Comments where comments are due. So let us watch this. Slap on your happy faces. Act like you want to be here. Let's get some work done. Onward.
Hey guys! So welcome to a new video. This video is kind of like weird and random, and I'm okay with that. I just randomly thought about it. So Becky and I love board games, and we have this one called More Extreme Personal Questions. And I've played this one time before. I know a few of the questions that are in here, and they're very personal. So I figured let's shuffle the deck, pull some out, answer some, and in the comments below you guys can also answer these questions.
Oh, this might get interesting. Who's excited? Spill a little tea. Someone might be a dirty bird. I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. Can't you see the look of excitement on my face?
So there's gonna be some pipe and tea for sure. Like on the back, what is the worst stain you have ever left? Let's hope I don't pull that one. The party game that breaks all your boundaries. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm fucking ready. Super stoked. Let's fucking do this while I still have all my brain cells.
Let's do it. Okay, I guess so we had some friends over because we also have the first one, the extreme personal questions. This is the more extreme. I guess we mixed the cards because we have the cards from this one and from the other. Okay, these cards do not shuffle very well, but we're gonna work with it. Yeah, they're not very good at shuffling because they're kind of like hard and stiff. Okay. Each card has 2 questions, so I think what I'm gonna do is just ask both. All right. Let's choose a random. What did you lie about the last time your boss believed your BS? I can safely say I've never lied to a boss.
Oh my god, we've already started off with some bullshit. This is gonna be so great. This is good. Oh man, this is fantastic. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm sorry.
What are the sluttiest clothes you have worn during role play? Oh, honestly, just bare naked. Like,
Number one, that wasn't the question. You didn't have to share that last part. You could have just said, I don't dress up to do the sex thing.
what? So far, I feel like the questions have been kind of meh. What is your favorite story or situation where someone licked you? Oh,
Poor Becky. Stay strong, Becca. We'll free you one day. That poor child. Stay strong. Stay strong, Becky. We're coming.
oh God, where my mind has went. I mean, Becky, like, what?
I mean, like Becky when she took me to Cold Stone. Let's be for real. How long has it been? Yeah, the last licking situation's probably been the last time Becky took your ass to Cold Stone.
If the little angel and devil on your shoulders wanted to party, what would you do with them and why? Huh? I would party. I'd be like, let's go, devil. Boop.
No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, y'all go party without me. I gotta make sure my sofa doesn't fly away. If I get off this sofa, someone will steal it. Unless you want to hang out and watch a movie or maybe do a puzzle, I got some crayons. We can color. Your ass wouldn't party for shit. No. It's cute though. It's cute you want to act like you can party. You probably party as much as my dead grandmother. I'd take my dead grandmother to a club before I took you. She'd probably popping bottles and dropping that ass long before you ever do. She would probably be like the bombest wing woman. I'm serious. I would never bring a woman to a bar who wants to hug on a fucking stool and complain all night how her feet hurt. Yeah. So, if it was a choice between you and my fucking, what has she been dead for? 20 years almost? You're my 20-year-old dead grandmother. I would be popping bottles and dropping my ass with her. Yep. Yeah.
What is the grossest thing you have discovered growing on your body? Oh my God. I want to say my lymphedema because it's just growing on my body and it's not stopping and it's just like, it's here to stay. What happened during a time you felt like you needed to apologize during sex? Oh my God, I'm gonna get demonetized.
Did you just whisper the word sex? What are you, in the fucking 3rd grade? When you say hell, do you go, H-E double hockey sticks? Girl, you're almost 30. It's sex. Say it like you mean it. Sex. Don't whisper the shit. Say it like you've had it before. 'Cause I'm guessing you have.
I think that's the reason why I'm trying to be so PG right now. I could really go into detail on some of these, but I'm just like not. I guess a time where I felt like I needed to apologize. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Ugh. One time I started crying because it was just so passionate. I'm like low-key so embarrassed right now, but it was just because it was so passionate and lovely, and I started crying and I had to apologize.
2 questions. Did you have light brights illuminating the room? And was for the theme song to My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, was that the theme song going on to get you guys in the mood? No?
Next. What was wrong with you the last time you really didn't want to see a doctor? I mean, I don't want to see one now, and it's like just some pelvic pain situation that I'm going through. What is the meanest thing someone has said to you after sex? No one has ever said anything mean to me. And when I answer these questions, like, I'm not talking about the past when I had coerced situations. I'm talking about like situations where it was a yes between both parties. And I've never had anything like negative or mean or bad happen during a time like that. So I don't have an answer.
I'm sorry. It forced both parties' consent. Are you bringing up the Casey shit again? The rape allegations that turned out to be false against Casey, who was a minor at the time? Do you really want to dredge that back up? Looks like you do, since you're bringing it up in this video, because it sounds like what you're bringing up. You really don't know when to stop, do you? You are honestly flipping out that fucking used up victim card that ended up to be got on false pretenses. You are a fucking moron. That poor dude has been put through enough. But you still keep going with it. Why did you even mention that? Casey didn't do anything to you. It's been... You just can't let that go, can you? You just have to keep bringing it up because you just want to be the victim. You know, people like you are the reason they don't believe sexual assault victims. Because you want to wear it because you want the sympathy. People have to wear it every day, even though they don't fucking want to. They wake up every morning wanting to fucking wash it off. But it never goes away. You wear it as an accessory, thinking that it gets you some sort of attention. You're a piece of shit. I'm sorry. I just don't like when people do that. Really, dude? I think it'd be a great idea if you never brought up Casey's name like ever again. Even if you just roundabout alluded to it or the situation. Because it's gonna piss me off. And he was a minor. Even if he did something to you, you were the adult. You were responsible in the situation. What is wrong with you? Oh my God. You piss me off so bad. We need to move on or I'm gonna fucking freak out.
Okay. What famous person do you most dislike that people say you resemble? No one says I resemble anyone, but I will say, which I've said before, when I was younger, obviously I was smaller, but when I was in high school, a lot of people said I looked like Kelly Clarkson, and I got it from a lot of people. And I don't dislike her. So I honestly don't have an answer for that. Oh my God, I feel like this video sucks. What has been your most public sexual experience? I had sexual relations in a movie theater in high school with a boyfriend, and it was a crowded movie theater, and that's all you need to know.
Well, two things. I called it. She alludes to something and says, and that's all you need to know. I called that from the beginning. And two, she says she's a virgin. Yeah? Did she just say that she had sex with a dude in a movie theater? That would make her not a virgin. She said when she was talking about her first pap smear that she was a virgin when she got it. If she had sex in a movie theater with a dude, that's penetration, dude. You're not a virgin. You're not a virgin. It's a medical thing. Unless it was butt loving. If it was butt loving, you're a virgin. Just not in the butt area. But you don't look like a person who enjoys the butt. Sorry for being blunt, but you gotta sometimes. So, if you had sex with a dude in a movie theater, you, ma'am, are not a virgin. Well, you can be a lesbian and lose your virginity too. Any type of penetration, really. So, that means you lied. And that makes me angry, and it makes my inner child really super pissed. I know you don't care.
Okay. If you were a witch, what would you secretly chant for when no one else could hear you? Make me skinny. Make me skinny. Make me skinny. Habba-dabba-cadabra. What?
I'm thinking more towards make me a sandwich. Make me a sandwich. Make me a sandwich. Abracadabra. Make me a sandwich. Make me a sandwich. Make me a sandwich. Abracadabra. No?
Where would you most like to stick a piece of broken glass, and why? What? Let's stick a broken glass up Trump's...
Why? He's not president anymore. Why waste a piece of glass? You know what I use broken glass for? I'd use it on ducks. Oh yeah. Fucking ducks. Spring's coming. That's when the ducks come in numbers. They move in next door and they move through my neighborhood. They fly overhead. Start stalking me. That's when I'm not safe. It's the best time to have broken glass. You know, people don't believe me. The ducks run in packs. They do. And kids think it's all great to feed them. Yeah, give them bread. What they're doing is they're feeding the beast. It has no loyalties. It doesn't care if you feed it. It'll still kill you. It'll charge. And you know, it looks like it's just a beak. There's no teeth in there. There's teeth in there, okay? Sharp. Probably poisonous. You never know. Everyone's like, oh, they're so cute and fuzzy. No, that's how they trap you. And once they get you, they just rip you limb from limb. Till there's nothing left. Ducks are horrible creatures. Lord knows what kind of diseases they have. What were you talking about? We should move on. We've gotten in too deep on this.
Okay, let's see. What is the closest you have ever been to engaging in group sex? So, this is getting so demonetized. Like, what is even the point of this video? When I was in high school, me and my friend, we were hanging out with two guys, and there was like a 4-way sexual relations, and that's all you need to know. I feel like I keep saying that, but it's true.
You do keep saying it, and it's annoying. Dude, everybody's done shit. How hard is it just to admit it? Are you afraid people are gonna look down on you? They already do. Couldn't get any lower. Honestly. Everyone has a body count. Everyone has a sexual body count. Let me tell you. Some more than others. Some more than others. Okay? Why can't you just admit to having a body count? As long as it's not an orgy, you're all good. You have an orgy, there's just... people think bad on you. God. You had to, like, live the most boring life. Seriously.
What happened the last time you inflicted pain during sex? Becky and I really aren't into, like, pain. I've actually never been in a relationship where pain was like, ooh, I'm so turned on.
Please don't ever say, ooh, I'm so turned on. And obviously Becky is into pain during sex. She's fucking you. I gotta work on that whole, if it hits my mind, it comes out my mouth thing. People keep saying it's rude and I shouldn't do it, but I keep doing it. I keep doing it.
So, don't have an answer. I mean, my jaw hurts when, you know. Okay, let's see. What had you done to cause your boss to freak out on you the last time that happened? I only remember one situation, and this is so embarrassing. One situation where me and a boss got into like a moment, and it's because when I was a PCA worker, there was a lot of lull time, especially right after dinner. Like once everyone was in their rooms and stuff, like there was nothing for me to do. So I would sit down and I would be right next to the phones for if someone called, etc., etc. But my boss was not having it. She was like, you don't need to be sitting down, literally find something to do. And it was like, but there's nothing. And I know me and everyone else I worked with, we all had the same problem. It wasn't just me, but yeah.
Oh, there was nothing to do? Yes, there was. I hate to tell you this, but they weren't hamsters. You can't make sure they have water and food and a clean place to sleep and then stick them in their cages for the rest of the day. Those were human beings. Human beings who weren't being visited by their families. They were lonely and stuck with a bunch of strangers. That work you could have found to do, I don't know, was maybe making them comfortable, spending time with them, asking them if they fucking needed anything. You know, I volunteered once to go to an old folks assisted living home, and you wouldn't believe how those people were just sitting around. It's like they were waiting for death. The amount of depression that was in that place, you wouldn't believe, because these people were just dumped there to fucking die. The best day of the week was, you want to know what it was? When the doctors came by. These are the only visitors they had. The nurses did exactly what you did. Cleaned them up, gave them clean sheets, brought them their food, brought them their pills, and dumped them to sit and stare at the walls. When your boss tell you to find something to do, maybe you could have found your way into one of the rooms and asked if they wanted to play cards, watch TV together. I don't know. Those are people. Human beings. Living things. Not things. People. But you wanted to sit on your fucking ass. That's amazing to me. You know, when I volunteered there, I met a really nice woman. She said fuck a lot. That's kind of how we bonded. She's very sweet, very old, very crazy. Because I spent time with her, I played cards with her. I let her cheat when we played cards together. She gave me 3 copies of books she had when she was younger. It was fucking Nancy Drew. These books were older than goddamn dirt. She wanted me to have them. And she told me it was because when she dies, the fucking nurses were gonna take them. It made me feel so bad for this woman. What's worse was, one of the things we had to do was, at the end of volunteering, we had to do a yard sale. Once all the people die, they collect their shit and what the kids of these people don't want. We had to do a yard sale in front of the old folks' home and sell their shit. That's what these people have to live. That's the last of their life. And it's like people like you who think, oh, well, I've given the hamster food, water, and a clean place to sleep. I don't have to look at them anymore. Congratulations. You're an asshole.
In what ways have you sabotaged other people over the years? I don't sabotage people like...
Casey. I'm sorry. I'm allergic to bullshit.
What? I'm very encouraging. Like, if I have people in my life who are living a dream or they're trying to like work towards bettering themselves, I can't tell you that I've ever tried to sabotage them. I try to encourage them. Okay. What is your strangest ritual? I feel like when I'm put on the spot, I can't think of anything. I guess the way I clean, but I wouldn't consider that strange. I just have like a way of cleaning where I start in one area and I have to work my way towards, or this is super stupid, but like when I am at Target, I have to go the same path no matter why I am at Target, no matter if I'm there to just pick up one thing or just to look around. I have to go the same route, or it's like, I don't know. I think it's like just like a little OCD thing that I have. What happened on your best hookup ever? See, this is awkward because it's like, I want to say something with Becky, but then it's like, does Becky want our tea out there like that?
What'd you say? I called it. I tell you some shit about me and Becky, but I don't know if Becky wants our business out there. I fucking called that shit, didn't I? I knew how this was gonna go. Jazz hands.
And then if I was like, okay, well then I'll choose someone else in the past, it's just like, but I literally have a fiance and that's like awkward. So without going into too much detail, I'm just gonna say, you know, the first time me and Becky had our, you know, relations. I feel like this video is a freaking flop. What foods have you eaten off of other people's bodies? Probably like chocolate, you know, whipped cream, things like that. When have you been the most inappropriate in a movie theater? Well, already answered that question. All right. What is the oddest thing you have ever stuck inside of yourself? No. This is like an OnlyFans video. I'm gonna regret this video. This was 15 years ago, what I'm about to tell you. So you guys can't twist it and say that I'm some type of freak or whatever. We've all done our stupid stuff. I was 15 years old, okay? I had a boyfriend and he wanted me. Oh my Lord, what is this? He wanted me to take a photo of can't even say it. I can't even say it. Oh my God. He wanted me to take a photo of a toothbrush of my VaginKee, and I did.
A VaginKee. Is this a scientific term I'm not aware of? A VaginKee? A VaginKee. Anyways, moving on.
That he fucked me with a toothbrush. He fucked me with a toothbrush.
I seriously hope you didn't use that toothbrush afterwards. I hope you got a brand new one. 'Cause that's not something you use after you basically pull a Tana. Moving on.
Cringe. Again, I was 15 years old. I am 30 now. So it is what it is. What has been your most embarrassing doctor visit and why was it embarrassing? It was probably my first pap smear, which was literally just last year, or it was when I went to the ER because I was I was bleeding a lot. You guys know, you guys saw photos. And that was when I found out I had cancer. It was not only embarrassing, but it was traumatizing and it was just really terrifying.
Oh yeah, some people are gonna just eat me alive in the comments about this. That's fine. I'm expecting it. I understand. I guess it's just me because I've dealt with this shit for a very long time with my lady business. When you put this shit off for so long, she had been dealing with bleeding for a very long time. While she was on her vacation in Lexington, she was having long-term heavy bleeding. You're telling me after having extreme pain, long bouts of heavy flow, when something like that happens, that comes out of the blue, it scares the shit out of you and traumatizes you? No. You sat in that moment of having something like that happen to you without getting help. Obviously, it wasn't that scary for you. If your profusely heavy flow for a long period of time was not a clue for you to go to the doctor, it obviously wasn't that scary for you. So you can't be traumatized when it becomes too much. I'm sorry, I can't believe that it was traumatizing for her. She has avoided going to the doctor for her lady problems. And she has had profuse bleeding before. Not to that caliber. I'll give you that, not to that caliber. But I'm sorry, she several times has put off taking care of her feminine needs. So she cannot sit there and say she was traumatized and it took her by surprise. No, the warning signs were there. Maybe not for cancer, but for that bleeding episode. I don't want to hear it. Sorry. She cannot pull that, I was so traumatized. No, you did that to yourself. You could have gotten to that event before it escalated to that stage. You cannot sit there and tell me, I was so traumatized. It was just out of the blue. No. That's like getting a gunshot wound to the gut and just letting yourself slowly bleed to death. And you're like, I don't know why I'm about to die. Apparently I'm bleeding to death from my stomach, and I'm so traumatized. I don't know how it happened. Gee, I wonder. I fucking wonder. Now the cancer thing, I can understand why she wouldn't understand how that came. I will give her that. I can understand why she would be so traumatized by that. Because with her size, she has a lot of pain. So if she had any pelvic pain or anything like that, it probably would have masked the signs of the cancer growing. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that it came out of the blue. But as far as the bleeding shit, no. I'm not going to give you that. I'm not going to give you that traumatized her. She can kiss my ass on that one. So, sorry, Charlie, no sale. She can't throw out those traumatized by it bullshit. She's not going to get sympathy off me for that one. She said it herself. It's my first pap smear. Yeah, because you're fucking stupid.
Hey. Why were you ashamed the last time you took a walk of shame? Probably like binge eating. Like I was hanging out with Ben and Jerry in bed and like took the walk of shame when I went to go throw away the evidence in the trash. Where's the most unfortunate place you have vomited? First thing I thought of, literally the first thing, it's right after Destiny broke up with me, and me and Dana were still like kind of like not sure about each other, but we all decided to hang out. Like this was literally like a month and a half after Destiny broke up with me, and I was still brokenhearted. Like it is what it is. And we all hung out. We went to Dana's and I got wasted. Like I don't think I've ever been that drunk in my life. And I remember this, and then afterwards I don't really know what happened. So this is what I remember. I'm drinking everything I can. We have some wine coolers, we have some shots, we have this like dark liquor that I'm like, and I'm like, I'm not feeling anything. And I was drinking so fast. Like I was drinking wine and this and that. Like it was so much. I was mixing things I shouldn't be mixing. And I wanted to feel numb, like point blank period. So I'm like throwing it back. And all of a sudden it hit me and I was sitting down. This is a story that me and Dana always share. I start feeling it. Like everything is spinning. Me and Dana are crying to each other. We could have been best friends. I'm so sorry. Like this whole, it's a mess. Destiny's just watching us. Like me and Dana like crying for our lives. Like it was such a mess. Next thing I know, I'm like out of control. I was like blacking out randomly, and I literally told them, I will never forget this moment. I wish I could Google how to make this feeling stop. And then all of a sudden I said, oh my God, I'm gonna puke. Dana was drunk as a skunk, but she sobered up as soon as I said that. She went and got a black, huge garbage bag. Destiny and Dana both holding my hair back because my hair was really long then. And I am profusely vomiting in a huge black trash bag. I'm like projectile vomiting as my ex-girlfriend, who just broke my heart, is holding my hair back, and her current girlfriend, the girl who I hated, really, like, it was crazy. And then Destiny's like, you need to go lay down. And I remember I had never been so drunk like this before. Like walking who? I was like a stagger McJagger. And then they had a bed and a bedroom on the floor. So I got onto it and I was so scared because I was so drunk. And for a minute, I think I forgot that Destiny and I were broken up because Destiny was sitting next to me onto the bed, like just making sure I was okay. She was trying to have me drink some water. And I was like, please hold my hand. Why won't you hold me? Why won't you hold my hand? And all this stuff. And oh my God. And from that point on, I don't remember anything that happened before that besides me waking up feeling like, what just happened? Like, I felt so sick. The shirt that I wore was completely ruined. Like, it was stained. Dana tried to wash it for me. Still stained and ruined. So it was just like, it was a shit show. It was like one of those things where it's like, you should have been there. Like, you should have been there. All right.
Dude, the last time I threw up was like completely, it was great. Me, my husband, and my mother-in-law, we went to the bar. Actually, it's the bar I took a picture of today in my community tab. If I remember, I'll try to put it up. We go to them after every event for my Nerf business, but the bartender there, he had like all these really good shots, and they were fantastic. I had to try all of them. But we were on our way home, and the second I got up and I went outside from the bar, I was feeling queasy. I'm like, dude, I'm definitely going to yak when I get home. But we get in the car, and it's my mother-in-law's car. You cannot yak in my mother-in-law's car. That's just not something you do. It's just, no. You can't do that. That is not something in the cards that you can do. There's a list of rules. Throwing up in your mother-in-law's car is just not one of them. So, my mother-in-law's driving, of course. My husband's in the passenger seat, and I'm in the back. Me and my husband are just 3 sheets to the wind. We were just sailing. But out of everybody, I had the most. And we're driving home, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna throw up so hard. So, I went into do not puke mode. Roll down my window. She lets me vape in her car because I have little to no tobacco. I have like the lowest nicotine level, which is 3. And so she lets me smoke in her car because it doesn't make it stink in there. So I'm just sitting back in the back seat. I rolled the window down, getting the cold air on my face, and I'm smoking my vape. She's like, you alright back there? I was like, yeah. She goes, well, it's cold outside. I was like, yeah, I can't breathe. She's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm good. So the 3 of us are just sitting there laughing, and eventually my husband's like, are you sure you're okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm golden. I'm golden. She drives us all the way home. And it takes like 5-10 minutes to get there. The whole time I'm just talking to him. We're all bullshitting about stuff. We get into the driveway. And I open my door and close it. I'm like, thank God. I just put my hand in the front of my husband's car and I just yak all over my driveway. The worst part is my daughter came outside to say hi to us, and my husband just goes, behold, this is your mother. I was like, fuck you guys. But my mother-in-law's like, I have to give you props. You didn't yak in my car. I was like, yeah, because I had to puke ever since we left the bar. But yeah, that was the last time I threw up. But I got mad props for not chucking in my mother-in-law's car. Or on her car. I didn't even throw up on my husband's vehicle. And I pulled my sleeve like this. And I wiped off the handprint too. He was precise about that. So yeah. And it was a gravel driveway, so you couldn't see nothing. And my daughter thought it was funny too. And that is the story of my life.
What were you doing the last time you felt pathetic? Right now, I literally feel like this video is pathetic. For some reason, I thought I was gonna like get better questions and like go into detail, and like I didn't know it was gonna be so R-rated. Like, I thought it was going to be super TMI, but not like this TMI. What is the most awful nickname someone has ever given you? Well, the internet has given me a few nicknames that I'd rather not enjoy. Liar Lynn, hate it. Big Al, hate it. You know, things like that. Not cute, not fun. How would you describe your worst kiss ever? Well, I'm not gonna say who it was because I'm sure they watch my YouTube, but it was someone I was very close with in high school, and we played Truth or Dare. It is what it is. And they kissed horrendously. The worst kisser I've ever kissed in my life. Like, they use their tongue like this. And I'm like, okay. I didn't say anything though, and I'm still not going to, but I mean, it was just, I feel really bad for their significant other. That's all I gotta say. Where's the strangest place you have ever been stranded or stuck? I mean, I've been stranded on the side of the road. I've been stranded at like a bowling alley. I mean, just, I don't really know. Nothing like super spectacular and like worth even sharing. All right, this is gonna be the last one. What do you often lie to get out of doing? Becky, my back hurts. Will you go get me a soda? But then she'll do the same thing. You know, just relationship stuff. What happened the last time your passion got out of control? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, I'm passionate about shopping, and that kind of gets out of control, and I'll spend way too much money. All right, you guys, this video was not that good, but I mean, if you guys did enjoy it, let me know. We can do another one.
Well, at least Skynet's self-aware that this video sucked.
But I mean, if you guys did enjoy it, let me know. We can do another one, and you guys should leave your answers down below, only if you feel like sharing, because some of these were very TMI.
Well, that is it. She gave us literally no really good answers. She pissed me off like 3 times, and we're all just pretty excited that it's over, aren't we? Thank you guys for playing. Let's not do this again. Oh, yeah. She sucks my will to live at times. She really does. Well, make sure you hang up your happy faces. I don't want to see them getting dirty, honestly. Seriously. No more. I'll talk to you guys later. Be kind, rewind. Like, share, subscribe. But if you don't feel like it, it's perfectly fine. I've been foursome, but that's all I'm going to tell you. You don't need to know anymore. Honestly. And I would tell you about Becky, but Becky's not here right now to tell me she wants me to tell her business. And I'm an asshole. I have a Patreon if anyone cares or would like to contribute. It's up to you. It would be nice, though. Well, I will see you guys in another time. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Starting to get a few more subs in here. If there's anything you guys would like to see from me, anything more, I would be happy to oblige. Trying to get more content out there. Do a few other things here and there. Just to mix it up. But I'm taking requests. And no, I'm not going to strip. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Anything else, though. So, I will see you guys later. Again, like, share, subscribe. But if you don't, it's perfectly fine. I'll still be sitting here in this chair, talking to myself in front of this camera, as per usual. Nerf is starting soon, so there's going to be some videos of that coming. And yay. I will talk to you guys later. Adeuces.